Welcome to another Gaz Right video rocking the Man City shirt, and this is going to be a little bit of a different video. So if you're in the market for travel content, exploring the beauty of Panama, ridiculous scenes behind me, 30 degrees in the depths of November, this is not going to be the video for you. If you just want to hear me chat, waffle on about the old Man City situation and where we currently find ourselves, because the DMs are getting absolutely peppered because, yeah, we're in decline. Are we in crisis? We're in absolute shambles. Very much interested in starting a little FPL football type channel, probably a combination of like a Mark Goldbridge and an FPL channel next year. So it's going to be testing it out. If you want to see more of this, come on, whistling and whacking a few. It's probably one of those, like, these videos go down well when your team does pretty badly. But for me, I often think like I end up wearing like my Man City shirt or supported us more when we lose through thick and thin. You know what I mean? The DMs are hot, but I've watched this when we had Richard Dunn, Dimichelis, players like that at the back. So it's absolutely no problem losing 5 on the bounce because we've won 4 Premier Leagues on the bounce. But no, in terms of actual analysis, I was chatting to a few people and they're like, oh, you've got, like, obviously there's we are just playing terrible football, but you can also look and say, oh, you've got X amount of players out, you've got Rodri, Ballon d'Or winner, best player in the world, and KDB, second best player in the world, out as well. Definitely our most creative player as well. But for me as well, I just don't think that's an excuse. Half of football is keeping your players fit, that rotation, having a squad, do you know what I mean, doing a cruciate ligament or an injury like that, it can't be helped, but in the same instance, you've got to plan around it. Kovacic, for me, has actually been pretty bloody good this year, but do you know what I mean, does he do the same job? Is he as mobile as Rodri? Absolutely not. And then when he's out, oh baby, are we in disarray. I actually reckon that game yesterday, 4-0 against Spurs, first 10 minutes, Haaland, 2 chances, the one where he couldn't get the ball at his feet, and then the second one where he kind of snatched at it when Savinho knocked it across. Puts those 2 away, it's a different game, but you know what I mean, Spurs were a good team, they played unbelievably well. Maddison pulling the strings in the middle. Every time we play Kulusevski, he turns into like prime Messi, but no, he's a good player anyway, of course. But that midfield, I actually reckon me, Emma and my mum would do a job on Man City's midfield. Rico Lewis, Gundogan and Bernardo Silva. Gundogan has been phenomenal for City. The key highlight, obviously, the comeback against Aston Villa. You know what I mean? He's a City legend, but in the same instance, like, the bloke's past it. He's 34. You've got Rico Lewis, who's got smaller calves and muscular frame than myself, and Bernardo's unbelievable, but he's not a quick player. He's not someone who's going to get the ball, turn and go, and I think that is where we find ourselves. We're so slow on the break. Like, every time we get the ball, it's like, oh, we could go. Oh no, we'll turn around, come back, recycle, play it around, slow build up. And do you know what I mean? I think as a general play style, that works well. The other team can't score if you've got the ball. But you know what I mean? Mix it up every once in a while. You've just watched the Liverpool game then, and they've come back to win 3-2. I thought Southampton and the man Dibbling had done bits. He's actually a hell of a footballer. But you just look at how they play. Do you know what I mean? They control the game well at times, but they play some long balls in over the top, like Van Dijk and stuff. They play the ball quick from the keeper, and it just keeps the defence guessing. 99.9% of the time, what are we going to do? Get the ball, slow play, build up, and there's just no space to run into. We've got an absolute massive, lanky, muscular, legendary centre forward, aka the man Erling Haaland, and we're just not utilising him enough as we could. And at the end of the game, last 10-15 minutes, the game's done. You know what I mean? We're not going to come back from 3 down. Maybe we are, there's a small chance, but the chances and positions De Bruyne picks up, the space he creates for other people, and the balls he just plays in, like, we're so scared of firing it into Haaland or into the channels. De Bruyne created more in 10 minutes than yeah we did in the rest of the entire game. So I'm just like, just playing from the start, get ahead, and it's just an easier way to do it for me. Just playing for the first 25 minutes, and if he's injured or he's not fully fit, then take him off. But we need someone who can turn on the ball in that midfield, because yeah, the current setup is is not the one. And then yeah, I mean, Kyle Walker again, been an absolute legend for City over the years. One-on-one defending against Mbappe, Messi, like all the players who played that, Vinny Jr., etc. But he's lost his pace. And he's never been good on the ball, so now he's lost his pace. It's a bit like, right, he's getting absolutely cooked. Like right at the end, if you're getting dusted by Werner, is quick to be fair, but like if you're getting dusted by Werner, you know what I mean, hang the boots up. A few things off the field maybe affected him, but yeah, I think it's the famous leave the football before the football leaves you. And I just don't think we've invested and bought. Someone sent me an infographic today, and it was like the age of the players. Like, you need obviously a combination of youth, energy, aggression, and then some people in there who've won trophies, and who are absolute, do you know what I mean, stonewalls in the middle and can control a game and stuff like that. So like a Gundogan would be fine next to a couple of energetic young bods. And it doesn't help that Phil Foden, yeah, he's just looking really poor. If we had him on fire and form like we did last year, yeah, it would be a complete different story. So for me, I think it is a case of bolstering up the old midfield. I think that's what we need to do, because Haaland, for me, he's getting the chances, he's just not putting them away. So it's not a case of, oh, De Bruyne's out, we're not creating the chances. We do look a bit leggy, we do look a bit slow, but yeah, it's just a disaster all over the pitch. So yeah, that's what we like to call less than ideal. As like the Premier League's back, we've got games every 3 days, absolutely fired up. And yeah, it was an absolute shambles. FPL, if anyone's in the market for a little bit of that, absolutely love the stuff. It just gives you a little bit of a little bit of a taste of it for every game that you're watching. Unfortunately, Liverpool has got the comeback, but I did have the Egyptian King captain. The guy is absolutely shitting FPL points. For everyone who does like a little bit of FPL, every goal he scores, he's pretty much guaranteed to get 3 bonus points. If he's not in your team, you need to get him in, mate, and get him captained as soon as possible. Gabriel, Raya, clean sheets, and Cunha as well. So I did Haaland and McNeil to Salar and Cunha 3 weeks ago, and I'm pretty sure they've had double digits, both of them, in every single game. So that's been pretty nice. The final game, I'm playing against Lucas, so I play a little head-to-head league. Let me know if you play FPL. Let me know if you play head-to-head or normal. Most people play normal. I'm playing against Luca, the man, the myth, the legend this week. So yeah, I need to make sure Højlund comes on for him and Garnacho doesn't go absolutely ballistic. So it's all to play for in the old last game. Just having a little walk around as always. The little peninsula bit around here. Ridiculous setup, to be fair. Little Sunday afternoon. One of the things I do enjoy, I used to hate it in Asia, like all the games were on at like 3 a.m, 12 o'clock at night, 1 a.m, whatever time, and I was getting up for all the city ones, but like I'm not going to watch all the other ones. Whereas when you're in America, South America, Central America, because the time zone 5 hours behind roughly, well, we are here and obviously across America as well, it means you just get up on a Saturday, Sunday morning, you watch the games at like, yesterday I watched 7:30, 10, and what was the last time we started at? 12:30. And then yeah, today just watch the first ones, and I'm gonna have a quick walk around and get back to watch the rest of the United games. So yeah, Americans, you have an absolutely unbelievable setup. You can watch that and then just get on and enjoy the rest of your day. But yeah, gonna be getting a little vitamin D in the old bones. If you think I should start a little FPL football channel, a few little watch-alongs, maybe a few little beer waries en route, let me know in the old comments down below. Had a little creator club call this morning, so we're going to be talking about that. I've got a little double upload today because I wasn't up to too much yesterday, just recorded an absolute shed load of YouTube short stuff. I'm going to be talking about that in the next video. So if you enjoy what you see, any questions, always bang it in the old comments whilst you're down there. Hit that subscribe button. Still en route to 3K subs. I'll see you tomorrow, baby. Remember, the chef is always cooking. Let's get it.